Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome back to Bloodborne, where between last time and this time, I spent a little bit of time grinding, leveling up. The thing with leveling up in Bloodborne is it doesn't really have the same effect as it does as leveling up in Dark Souls, because I feel with Dark Souls, your defensive stat matters a lot more. Your ability to negate damage matters. Why am I here? I don't need to be here. Okay, we went to the wrong location. That's fine. Your ability to negate damage matters a lot more in Dark Souls, whereas with Bloodborne, what is more important, we want to go to the Cathedral Ward. What's more important is, one, the overall size of your health, the overall size of your endurance, and the ability to equip weapons, and after that, which stat boosts those weapons. But in regards to just defensive ability, it feels like my defensive ability in this game never quite improves. The focus is always is still going to be on dodging attacks. Or if that fails, getting that health back after getting it. We've still got the Bagman over here. He has more or less replaced the crows, or the dog crows. This is one of the things that I find interesting. I did this very terribly. Is that there are certain sections where enemies replace other enemies. Like, bigger enemies eventually show up to really just pounce on, ruin the day of the previous enemies who were here. Who is... Oh, it's a dog crow. Why, hello. You are still here. That's alright. But yeah, like, your ability to take damage, like this Bagman guy could still kill me in, like, 2 hits, despite the fact that I've leveled up my vitality stat, my endurance stat, which both of those increase your defensive abilities. But, like, it is relatively meaningless in comparison to other stats, especially in regards to, in comparison to how Dark Souls treats those stats. Like, vitality, like, being able to take 2 hits and die is not as important as being able to take 1 hit and recover from it. Damn it, I went to the wrong place. Where was the place that has the locked gate? It's not in this location. It is in the other staircase location. It is back this way. We'll deal with these guys again. Oh. He had things. Nothing I need. Though I suppose at that point, like, the health recovery system is interesting because it essentially says, hey, taking hits is okay. Whereas, like, you look at something like Dark Souls will punish you for the taking of hits. Because there's the only way to get your health back is with your Estus flasks, and if you run out of that, well, there are usually some other methods, but not quite as easily available. And the idea is meant to encourage you to remain on the offensive, and even if you get hit, still remain on the offensive. Whereas, like, with Dark Souls, if you get hit, you're more likely to try to maneuver your way away from said foes. You're going to try to move on the defensive. There's still a little bit of that in this game, but, like, this game does a lot in an attempt to punish you for moving away. Although weapons like that are ways for like the game to kind of like break its own rules, simply because every hit you take resets what your recovered health is going to be, making you have to strategize when you deal with said opponents. Why, hello, sir. Can I ring your bell? I also upgraded the axe to +6 because the bagmen were kind enough to drop twin blood shards. Or bone shards. Twin bone shards. But now I also kind of feel like I'm a little bit back on track as to where I was actually expecting to go. Closed by a device. Yeah, up there is the next boss fight against Vicar Amelia, who is not as problematic, but she, I think, exercises interesting design in regards to boss fight. Simply because, like, she has a very specific weakness, and it's displayed very obviously when you look at her and how she is standing. Like, she clutches this amulet with her left hand and only attacks with her right. Now then, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to be an easy boss, and that does not mean that I will survive on my first attempt. But it's a little bit more design than, say, big monster that just attacks at you and screams. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Were you waiting for somebody to run in and grab that item? That thick, cold blood. Cold blood so thick and coagulated. Blue elixir. What? Ah. Liquid medicine that makes still bodies undetectable. Their vision is based on movement. They won't see you if you don't move. Ah, poison knives. Is there anybody that's actually used poison knives as part of their strategy? Oh, I know these people.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from our castle.
Okay, so now if I go over to here, there's a much friendlier person on the other side of this door.
What a queer scent. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies. Wouldn't want to drag you down too.
Okay, let's try that again.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, aren't you, dear?
Yes,
Might you know of a safe place?
I do.
The night is long and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
Go to the Odin Chapel.
Oh, thank you, dear. Perhaps I'll see you there.
Perhaps you will.
Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny?
Yes.
Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast hunts. What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter.
This is true.
Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. No way. Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. All right. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
What's a little bit odd, I just thought of this now, is that if you tell him about the Odin Chapel, he goes to Iasefka's clinic. If you tell him about Iasefka's clinic, he goes to the Odin Chapel. But why would he know the only two choices you have available? Like, if I tell you to take the door on the... Like, think Stanley's parable. Stanley is walking through his office, and he takes the door on the left. But there's also a door on the right. You can see both options available to you. But why would he know of both options? So I'm going to tell him about Iasefka's clinic.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
And he's going to show up at Odin's chapel somehow. Oh, hello. Despite the fact that he probably technically doesn't know about it.
Deepest gratitude for the church and all they do for us.
Okay, hold on. Wow. Oh my gosh. Game, can you please stop suffering? I know I should be waiting for the 60 FPS remaster, and I'm playing this too soon. What would be ironic is while recording this, if they did announce a 60 FPS remaster, it wouldn't be the strangest thing that has happened for me while recording for any specific video game. Largely because when I was playing the Mass Effect trilogy, after I had recorded Mass Effect 2, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition was announced. So, like, I would not mind if whatever karma I'm creating, whatever I'm adding, whatever I'm manifesting into the universe results in a 60 FPS version for other people to play.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
Thanks, pal. Oh. That was actually a really good dodge. I am impressed that I actually did not get hit by said fellow over here. Ah. See... Ah. Sir, that's enough of your extremely long, unending combos. Ah. And then the whole issue with the blood vial thing kind of shows up again, considering the fact that, like, your blood vials never really upgrade, despite the fact that your vitality is always moving up. Like, you have more health than you... Oh, hello, octopus man. You have more health than you used to, but your blood vials still only recharge as much as they did before. Take that, dog crow. Alas, there is no blood vial +1 that I know of, at least. I suppose there is Iasefka's vial, which I still have on my belt, along with way too much stuff. I really should remove some of that stuff from my belt, considering... Like, I'm probably going to extremely fumble it while attempting to get to it in the middle of a fight. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. And we will get that password. Even if it's the next thing we do. Oh, also another thing I did was, I don't remember if I did this while recording or not, is I swapped out the hunter's pistol, or the, that was not the button I wanted to press. The blunderbuss with the hunter pistol. Simply because I felt like I wasn't really using the blunderbuss properly. Oh, hello. Like, I was almost treating it like a hunter pistol. And I was always kind of out of range for everything. Okay, so now we have a shortcut that's going to take us all the way through and back to the bonfire. There's the boss run if we ever need it. Oh, what have you got, sir? More thick, cold blood. Sir, you're not even paying attention. Ooh, another. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to do that, actually. I forgot that that was a summon point. I thought that was a message. That's okay. We've got old Hunter Henriette. You know, I've never actually really summoned people that much in Bloodborne. Largely because I want to say excess summoning negatively affects you in Bloodborne to the point in which you're more likely to have to deal with other hunters. I hope Henriette does not mind my continued exploration. Who are you fighting? What are you doing? Henriette, what has gotten you all frazzle-dazzled? Are you upset that I'm not making progress and that I'm just kind of wandering about? Is that what's gotten you? It's okay. We got a black messenger hat. Now we can put hats on our messengers. Isn't that progress, Henriette? Does that not satisfy you? All right. Let's go fight a boss. If it doth please you. Maybe fight some regular bad guys. Okay, I'm actually somewhat surprised that I successfully made that dodge. Henriette, did you take damage? Oh. It's okay. You'll survive, maybe. Maybe you'll survive long enough to fight the boss. can you use blood vials, Henriette? Like, in Dark Souls 2, more noticeably than Dark Souls 1, your allies can use their own blood vial, or not blood vials, Estus flask. I don't remember if in Dark Souls 1 they could use their own Estus flask. I don't remember boss fights lasting long enough or having them around long enough to see them use their Estus. Hello, how are you? Ah. Well, you don't need to work up everybody into a frenzy. Actually, since we've got Henriette around with us, I've got an idea. Let's go this way, actually, really quick. Because this path is always a little bit on the more difficult side, especially when you're by yourself. Because there are a couple of tougher hunters this way. And the thing with fighting hunters in this game is, like, their ammo is just infinite. Like, there's this guy there. Henriette, you're preventing my attacks from hitting. What are you even... Oh, Henriette only fights... No, Henriette just decided to stop doing things for a second there. Okay. This is actually very convenient. And I will accept Henriette's aid in regards to these fights. Like, does she ever actually stop following you? Like, once you... Oh, you jerk. Ah. You can take the glory if you want, Henriette. I will not be jealous. The glory is there for you next time.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
Okay. We've been carrying around Henriette for a lot longer than I was expecting. And I feel like that's... Ooh, hello. Get back here. Oh, is Henriette no longer following us? Okay, let's just go and do the boss. Like, I want to say I can get rid of her if I wanted. But I don't necessarily feel like it. And there are more important bosses that you can't really summon people for anyway. So come along. Oh, where did you get stuck on something? Wherever she went. Good times, good times. Maybe she'll catch up with us. Maybe she won't. We'll find out? Like, maybe the AI wasn't really made to guide characters throughout its own levels. Like, that's why everybody kind of exists within their zone in a Souls level.
Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death.
A classic choice. Cut away to a shadow, so you see the shadow mutating. The implied mutation is more dramatic than the actual scene. Less grotesque, but more dramatic. And easier to animate. You don't have to worry about doing the special effects for a thing if you don't show the thing. Why, hello, ma'am. Vicar Amelia. That. I don't even know half of what you were just doing now. Heal up. Did she heal up too? I think she healed. And I think the thing that I always get bad at this game is that when I start to panic, I more often than not start mashing buttons. And like Bloodborne, like it remembers all of the buttons you mashed. I'm actually kind of surprised I lived through that. Maybe do something different. Heal up. Excellent. So then you start to panic, you start to push a whole bunch of buttons. But it does you no good because you're still doing the other actions of these other button presses you've mashed through. Prey slaughtered. Fantastic. We also got a gold pendant out of that. Vicar Amelia's pendant. Used to gain a blood gem. Unless somebody wants it.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are undone by the blood.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
All right, we've gotten the clue we need. I also am going to take a moment to return to the Hunter's Dream, level up. Be right back. Oh, wait, what have we here? The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odin Chapel. Alright, so now we can essentially go on to the DLC. We're not going to yet, because the DLC is a lot harder. I mean, I could go to... Wait, is this still the wrong one again? Damn it, Trebek. I could go to the, to the DLC just to unlock the lamp there. But I mean, I wouldn't be spending that much time there anywhere. We want to go to the Grand Cathedral. I guess that's the trick when, like, Dark Souls 2, for all the criticism I've gave to it, it has the best fast travel system of anything that has come before it. You can fast travel to any bonfire. It shows you screenshots of where you're fast traveling to. It's all very, very convenient. Fast travel is unlocked from the get-go. You can sit down in any bonfire and immediately fast travel over. I want to say Dark Souls 3 is like that too, but it has been a while since I've played Dark Souls 3. Rude. Oh. That was a little strange. Okay, there's still stuff to do in this direction. Not quite as much since Henriette and I took care of the hunters, which is always the tricky part, especially since there are two of them very close to each other. And when you get multiple hunters in the vicinity of each other, like, you just end up getting pummeled by their gunshots. I don't see any items on this rooftop. What was jump in this game? Can you jump in this game? Yes. I want to try to jump to that staircase. Excellent. Oh, hello. I don't need you, but hey, I have you. And then there's this path that leads to a dead end, as well as some of the tougher foes from some of them. The one very specific tougher foe that's by the beginning of the game. Hello, how are you? Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this while dodging bullets. How do I get to this fella that's just trying to shoot me out of the sky? What is a... I want to say there was a way to get to him. There are two of them. Okay, now do I remember? Huh. Nope, I don't. Alright, let's go down and wish ourselves the best of luck in dealing with this new problem. How do... I want to say there was an easy way down from up there. That's the problem with having online connectivity turned off, is if there are any secrets, they are lost. Yeah. Okay, that gets one of them. Hold on, let me see if there's like a spot up top I keep missing over and over again. Oh. I think it's this... Oh, hello. I think it's this spot. Okay, that went much better. Ah, yes. Yeah, this is the spot I was thinking of. And now I can just casually stroll down to you. Fantastic. Hello. Yeah, that was actually... Oh. There's still one more, but... But I suppose we'll live without it. I mean, I suppose I could also come back, too. And this isn't just a dead end. If I stand there long enough, I will die. Or is it by the door? Nope, there I go. Good times. Good times. 1 second while I collect my blood echoes again. Although now I suppose maybe I could get at this other... Yeah, you over here. Ah. Ah, damn it. Okay, I still live. Alright, let's just run in, grab our soul. Do they have to be right next to the door? Oh, thank goodness. And leave. We'll worry about that later. We know what it is now. I've actually looked it up. It's called an amygdala. Or amygdala. Nobody says its name aloud in this game, even though it's based on a real thing that I also looked up. So yeah, an amygdala. We're gonna head over now instead to the other side of the cathedral ward. That is progress. That is a dead end, literally and figuratively. Whereas progress is on the other side. Also another dead end, but that other dead end comes with features, I believe. It enables the use of the emblems, I think. Also, a reminder that I probably will try the... What are the random dungeon, like the procedurally generated dungeons called again? It's been a while. I'm gonna try those out towards the end of the game. I'm probably gonna do maybe like one at most. One at least, should I say. I don't know how many at most. Are you... Nope, you're just set decoration. You are not dog crows. You are just dogs. Hello. That was a lot. A lot was happening in that sequence. Oh. Let's get rid of... Oh. That's a crowd. Was that another... I think maybe I'm taking this sequence a little bit too quickly. So quickly that I am vaguely aware of where the start of the area was. You know, at the very least, I know if I'm heading towards enemies, then I'm progressing. Okay, that's progress over that away. I completely passed by this ye old campfire here. I'm sorry, I did not involve myself. In all of your campground festivities. I'm sure you had interesting tales to tell about hunters, always up there wrecking your shit. Okay, so we took care of the other spawned individual. This might be back the way... No, this is just set decoration. Okay, let's use this as a landmark. We've passed through this away. This might be back the way I came. I say as I constantly turn the camera every... Nope, that's progress. Landmark items that I cannot pick up. That is the way I came. Why does it sound like there's somebody shooting at me? Right in his Achilles ankles. All right, let us proceed. Leave this madness behind us. Oh, hello. Ah, Hemwick Channel Lane. We have arrived at last. And a new lamp, which I think this means I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.